Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Karen Hightower, and today I'm going to share a one-layered card with you. This is a fun project to do, so let's get started. I'll tell you everything kind of real quick. I've got some Gina K Designs dye ink. I've got sweet mango, coral reef, sweet corn, and lemon drop. I'm not sure on the yellows which ones I'm going to use yet. I have the amalgam ink in jet black. I have picket fence blending brushes. I have the large one and then a smaller one. I have a few Copics. Let's see. I've got the YR09, YR14, Y13, and Y21. I'm not sure on the yellows, depending on which yellow I use there. I have a heavy base weight piece of cardstock, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. This is the Gina K Designs white heavy base weight. Love that stuff. I have the stamp set, smile, and I will be using the You Make My Heart and then the word cut out, smile. I have some already cut out. I couldn't decide on a color. I also will be using the Elegant Asters Stamp Set. We're going to use this big old butterfly. And I have it set up in my MISTI already on a piece of layering weight cardstock. I have a couple pieces of the Masking Magic already cut. They're 1.5 inches wide. And here is my butterfly already stamped in the amalgam ink and die cut. I stamped it twice. Here's the word smile. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use coral reef, the black, or the white. So as this card progresses, we'll decide then, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take our base weight here, and I'm going to mask it off. Now this masking paper, on part of it, it's got a little fold line where it helps you pull it apart really easily. And then I'll save these for extra projects. And I'm going to put this at the bottom. And then I will very carefully try to get this one apart. Sometimes if you just fold the corner, it will separate. Okay, now that we have that put down, I'm going to grab my big brush, and I think I'll start with the sweet corn. Oh, and I'm going to grab a microfiber cloth too, because it's really good for cleaning off your brushes. Okay, so we're going to ink this brush up. Since I've discovered these picket fence brushes, I don't think I'll ever use a sponge again. And I'm just going to go around, add the color. I'm going to wipe my brush off. Then I'm going to pick up the sweet mango. I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to tap off a little of that. Then I'm going to go in here and blend down a little bit into that yellow. Blend up a little. Okay, then I'm going to wipe it off again. And you can always wipe on paper to see if you got it off. There's a little bit in there, not much. Okay, so I'm going to grab the coral reef, and I'm going to ink it up as well. And we're going to do the top of the card. And I'm going to blend down into the sweet mango. Okay, I'll wipe that brush off real good. Then I'm going to grab my little brush, and I'm going to add a little bit of the lemon drop at the bottom. is all the blending we're going to do. That was easy, wasn't it? Okay, so we're going to take this off. So what I want to do next is I'm going to grab my butterfly that I've already stamped and cut, and I'm going to grab those markers. So I'm going to just color him in, or her, whatever it is, I'm going to color it in. And I'm not doing any fancy coloring, I'm just coloring it in. And I'm just switching back and forth between the two, YR09 and YR14. Just doing a little back and forth. So I'm just adding a little color. Nothing fancy, just a little extra color. A little spot I missed. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do to the little butterfly. And I'm going to grab the smile set and the You Make My Heart. Okay. Put this in here. Okay, I have that in there. I think I'm going to recut the smile die because I didn't get a really good cut on it. My plates are warped, so I'm going to cut it again and probably even shim it so I have a nice clean cut. But first I'm going to ink this up using my amalgam ink. Make sure everybody's in the corner though. Okay. And while that's drying, I'm going to die cut. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our Connect glue. Just going to add a little bit on the back. And I'm only doing one layer. I could layer this and make it really stand up, but I'm only going to do one layer for this one. And then we're going to grab our little butterfly. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to grab a foam square. I have a black one. Cut it in half. We're going to run a bead of glue right here down the body. Then I just bend the corner of these up, and usually it will release the backing really easy for me. Okay, so we want it that way or that way? I'll do it that way. And so I'm going to put it down and hold it. And I'll put that down real gently. So that should keep it kind of up. Okay, so I have a piece of black onyx cardstock and a piece of the white layering weight. I'll grab my adhesive tape runner. We'll attach this on the inside. Then I'm going to grab the coral reef, ink it up, and then I'm going to stamp it here at the bottom. So there is the final card project today. You Make My Heart Smile. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. You can find me over at KarensCreativeDesigns.com. You can find me on Instagram at Karen Hightower, or you can find me in the Gina K Designs and Friends group on Facebook.